Hello, everybody. Welcome to Math1111, College Algebra. I'm Arun Suresh, and I will be your instructor for the semester. In this class, we're going to be building up on your high school algebra, constructing and internalizing some of the fundamental building blocks that you're going to need in order to work through more sophisticated parts of mathematics, like, say, calculus. But before we dive right into the subject, I want to take a moment to address a key question that might be lingering in your mind. Why math? Why do I have to work through this abstract nonsense if I'm never going to be using it in real life? So imagine you're sitting in your house doing what you would normally do when you hear the doorbell. So you get to the door, you open it, and you see nobody, just a package at your feet addressed to you. So you take it in, you open it, and inside you see this most intricately crafted object that you've never seen before. And a note with it that says, this tool can help you solve pretty much any problem that you or your humankind faces today. All you need to do is understand how to use it. Now, at this point, you might rightfully think to yourself, terrible customer service, 1 out of 10 stars, and just put the box away. But the prospect of being able to solve the world energy crisis or climate change or hunger seems to be too rewarding a prospect to just call this tool a scam and just move on. After all, you've never seen anything like this before. So you pick it back up and you try to figure out how to use it. And in some way, that's exactly what we're going to be doing in this class. We're going to try and understand how to properly use this tool that we've decided to call math. But math is more than just a tool. Physicists see it as the only language nature knows how to express itself. Financial markets see it as a way that the economy and therefore the needs and wants of its people sort of manifests itself. And cryptographers and network engineers see it as a way to protect all of our data online. So asking when am I ever going to use math in real life is a lot like asking when am I ever going to use the letter A in real life or its association to the word apple. Alphabets were the tools we were given so that we may use them to construct words and therefore meaning. Sure, yeah, nobody's going to randomly come up to you and ask you to solve a polynomial equation, at least in contemporary society. Actually, this used to be a thing in medieval Europe where people challenged each other to solve polynomial equations. But we'll get to that story in detail a couple of weeks from now when we're solving quadratics. But the point is, perhaps one day you might be working on a completely different problems, perhaps in chemistry or computer science, and this problem might force you to solve polynomial equations. Or even in the worst case scenario, if you've never have to encounter polynomials in your life ever again, the ability to work through a math problem, any math problem, gives you the ability to logically reason through a situation. And that's something you're probably going to need if you're trying to make a decision. Now, I understand that learning about this tool is nowhere nearly as romantic or rewarding as using it to solve real problems. But you have to get through this in order to get there. So, coming back full circle, when we think to ourselves, why math? It is more than just for a class, it's more than just for a grade. In some sense, math has this quality of absolute truth to it. Our our technologies change, our ideologies change, our understanding of the universe changes. But amidst all of this constant motion, a theorem, a mathematical theorem, say the Pythagorean theorem from as early as 600 BCE, still stands true today as it has always, and it always will. So, from a philosophical point of view, we as humans don't quite understand anything that makes this world work. And in such an uncertain intersection of time and space, math is quite literally the only thing we can count on. So I hope this little spiel of mine gave you some perspective on the subject, or at least what makes the subject click for me. I hope you have a wonderful semester ahead. I'm really looking forward to it. Welcome again, and thank you for listening.